DeFi hack on SUI blockchain, $220 million stolen. Is this a buying opportunity or a red flag? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a huge update that's been shaking the crypto world. Over the past week, SUI, one of the most talked about blockchains, was the victim of a massive hack. And we're talking about $220 million worth of funds stolen through the Citus protocol, the largest decentralized exchange, DEX, on the SUI blockchain. Now, this has sparked huge debates in the community, and many are asking, is this a buying opportunity, or should I stay away from SUI? Let's dive into what actually went down and whether SUI can recover from this crisis, or if it's a sinking ship. The hack. What happened? This hack wasn't some random exploit. It was the result of a programming error in an open-source library that the Citus protocol's smart contract used. Basically, an attacker found a vulnerability in the code, and from there, $220 million was siphoned off. What's even crazier is that this wasn't just some small-scale attack. The Citus protocol is the largest DEX on the SUI blockchain, so this hack has shaken the entire network to its core. But here's the kicker. Out of the stolen funds, about $160 million was frozen on the SUI blockchain. This was done by validators, but as you can imagine, this sparked some major concerns. How decentralized is SUI really if a handful of validators can just freeze assets like that? And that's where things get interesting. The centralization debate. Is SUI too centralized? At the moment, the SUI blockchain is secured by just 114 validators. That's pretty low compared to other major networks. Many people are now asking, is this enough to secure billions of dollars in assets? If these validators can freeze funds just like that, how secure is your investment in SUI? Now, here's the thing. While it may seem like a red flag, the situation isn't exactly black and white. Bitcoin, for example, has faced similar situations where the network participants agreed to make certain decisions, like updates or hard forks. So, technically, this is still part of the decentralization process. But I get it. It's a little concerning to see that fewer than 120 validators have the power to make these decisions. The aftermath. What's being done? So, what's SUI doing to make things right? The SUI Foundation and Citus protocol are not just sitting back. They've announced a major initiative to regain trust and protect users. First up, the $160 million frozen on the blockchain will soon be unlocked through a community vote, and that should go back to the affected users. But here's the catch. $60 million was stolen via a bridge to Ethereum, and that's still in the hands of the attackers. This is where things get tricky. But don't worry, the SUI Foundation has committed to reimbursing the lost funds. They're offering credit to Citus protocol, which will ensure all users who were affected by the hack get fully compensated. On top of that, SUI has announced a $10 million security initiative. This will be used for things like code audits, bug bounty programs, and formal verification to ensure that the platform is airtight moving forward. They're doubling down on making sure this doesn't happen again. Is SUI's blockchain at risk? Let me make this clear. The hack wasn't because of a flaw in the SUI blockchain itself or its Move programming language. The vulnerability came from a smart contract error in the Citus protocol. So, while this is definitely a wake-up call for better quality control and smart contract security, it doesn't mean the whole SUI blockchain is compromised. Market reaction. Is this the end for SUI? Despite the chaos, SUI's price is already recovering. As of now, the price has bounced back above $3.50, and technical indicators are looking surprisingly bullish. There's a possibility that we might even see a golden cross in the coming weeks, where the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average from below. This would be a positive signal for upward momentum. However, we're not out of the woods yet. The market is still in a phase of consolidation, and the MACD, a trend-following indicator, is still showing bearish signals. So we might see a little more downward movement before things stabilize. But here's where it gets interesting. Long-term trends are still positive. The open interest in SUI derivatives has been climbing steadily, nearing $2 billion. That shows a lot of investors are still bullish on SUI. Also, some major players like Rollpal are doubling down on SUI. He's even sold off 70% of his Solana position to go all in on SUI. The long-term outlook: will SUI recover? Looking ahead, I believe SUI still has a lot of potential. After a short-term dip, I expect SUI to rise back to $5 in the second half of the year. The network's growing developer activity, the ongoing security upgrades, and the fact that big investors are putting their faith in SUI all point to a positive recovery. But of course, this is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. What do you think? So here's the big question. After this hack, do you think SUI can recover? Is the price drop a massive buying opportunity, or is the damage done, and should we stay away? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm super curious to hear what you think. And, as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a crypto update. I'm here for you, even on holidays, so I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great holiday or Father's Day, and see you soon.